Hi everyone, it's Debbie Mirza, the author of The Covert Passive-Aggressive Narcissist. And today I want to talk to you about your nervous system and how to help calm it down, because this is crucial. When you've been in a relationship with a covert narcissist, you've experienced trauma over a long period of time usually and quite consistently. So that does a number on our nervous system and keeps us in that fight or flight or freeze mode, often with so many things in life, and we become more reactive, than living our lives consciously with ourselves as the captain of the ship, So there's a woman, for instance, I'm coaching right now, and she's trying to figure out, she's gone through a divorce. She's trying to figure out where to go from here, what to do with her life, how to make money. She's so completely stressed 24/7. And I totally get that. So I told her, so what I'm working on with her first, before she can make those decisions, just helping her get to a peaceful place more often, helping her experience that more throughout the day than she has before. Because the quieter we get inside, the more peaceful we feel, the more we'll be able to really hear our own spirit and our own heart and really smart, wise direction where to go. And I know that sounds really difficult during really intense times of pain that I'm sure you're still experiencing, since covert narcissists don't leave us alone. So one thing I don't talk about often is, yes, I'm an author and I've written books and I coach, but I also sing. I'm not really singing in public right now. But a few years ago, and I want to tell you a bit about the story of the CD that I'm going to tell you about. Also to encourage you as you're making decisions on where to go with your life now, because a lot of you are rebuilding, from the ground up. And I want to tell you about this music because it is really healing. It's really calming. And as much as you can do throughout the day, even if you can just take 1 or 2 times a day to do something to help calm your body down, it's really going to help. And for me, music is really instrumental in helping me feel calm and peace. And music's just so beautiful because it just transports us, to like a different world. And then we feel different when we hear it, depending on what kind of music we're listening to. So I'm going to tell you about how this CD came about, because it's kind of miraculous, to give you hope with, building your own life. So many years ago, I was in a dead-end job. I was in a job that I really did not like. It was draining the life out of me. I was feeling so much fear trying to build my new life, not knowing what I wanted to do. And I asked myself, I think the good thing about being so unhappy is it makes you get really honest about what it is you really want, and you kind of care less and less about other things. You care what people think and that kind of stuff. When you're so unhappy, you're like, screw it, So I was really unhappy, and I asked myself, all right, Debbie, what is it you really want to do with your life? What would you really regret not going for? If you really didn't try, even if you fail at it, what would you be glad at least you tried? And immediately, without thinking, I said music. And music has been a part of my life for, a lot of my high school, college, and then really through most of my adult life. I stopped singing, which is really telling. And, a lot of that was I was in very suppressive relationships, as you, I'm sure, understand, and it really dims your light and you don't do the things that you love. So I felt like I had songs inside me that wanted to come out, and I didn't know how to let them out. I didn't know how to do that. Anytime I tried to write songs, they came out corny and not like how I really felt them. So I asked for help. I asked for divine help. I was like, would you send me someone that can help me? And through, long story short, I met this guy, Jared, who was a music producer, and he said, I think I can help you. And he said, I think I get what you're trying to do. I'm not one that even enjoys performing. I actually really don't. But I really wanted to create healing songs. I wanted to create songs that would bring calm to people and healing and restoration and encouragement and uplifting, and songs that would transport you and get you in touch with your heart and settle you down. So I went to his studio, and it was really great. He had this method with me that would help me get the words out and the tune out. And there's one song on the album, and I'm going to put a link to where you can get the music below. And I'm also going to share another video with one of the songs, so you can listen to it for free and see if this is your cup of tea. See if you respond to it. And so to give you an idea, one of the songs on the album is called All Is Well. And he said, tell me, before I wrote the words, he said, tell me what you're picturing in your mind. And I said, I picture someone going through a really difficult time and an angel scooping them up and just holding them and just letting them know all is well. It's okay, you know? And I love that song so much. So that's what that song is about. So it's really very tender, calming, loving songs. And I'm excited for you to hear it. So my suggestion is anytime you're feeling fight, flight, or freeze, anytime you're feeling just massive anxiety and you can't figure out how to get out of that, play one of these songs, especially if you can lay down and put earphones in. They're almost meditative. And just let yourself feel whatever comes up for you, and just become an incredibly loving, nurturing person for yourself. And also, I tell you this story to encourage you to really go for things that light you up, that make your heart sing. You know, even if you think, I don't know how I would do that. You know, a great question to ask yourself is how good are you willing to let life get? And if you really could have whatever you want, if you could do whatever you want, what would it be? What would a job be for you that actually feels nurturing and gives you energy? These are great questions to ask yourself. So I hope you enjoy the music. I'm really excited to share it with you, and look for the other video of the song. The song I'm going to post that'll be free is There Is a Field, basically inviting you to come to this field where you feel safe and relax and let everything go. So enjoy. I'd love to hear your experience with the song or any other songs that you listen to. And I'm sending you so much love and calm and peace, because you deserve all of that. Take good care of yourself.